Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Draft Week video. I'm your host, Twisted Games, and we are here in week 7 in the ZDL. And people want to know why week 7, where's week 6 at? Well, I went through a lot of family issues in the past weeks. I had a family death, so I had rescheduled week 6 originally with Vernon. And Vernon had to reschedule me again, so we're doing it sometime early next week. Well, week 7, I played King, a Sun team, with Walking Wake, Terra, Dark in this particular match. He beat the team kind of what I expected. I brought in my Mew, who was Terra Fairy, and I also brought the Sachina, who was Terra Water. So my goal for a little bit was to do some things around. Get the Mudsteel out first. I got the Swampert, which is fine. This is a good for me. I live almost like any hit from the Mudsdale. So I know he gets stamina, but I'm clicking knockoff. I don't want no leftovers, chesto, anything that would help the Mudsdale. I do not want via the Swampert, via the not Swampert, but via in general, it's gonna hurt me more to not click knockoff. It's not the best thing in the world, but I feel like it is good for me to click this particular move of knockoff. I see here King, who is my opponent. He didn't know exactly what to do. I said, I knocked his iron, which was assault vest, which is good for me because my Mew in this particular game is the Calm Mind set for this week. Calm Mind, Store Power, Draining Kiss set with Iron Defense. That's kind of, I don't want to say it's kind of win con. Like if I dual out Mew beginning, I can clean up with Sachino at the end. Is that the deal? Swalot, Yawn. It's always a good with Iron Defense, Amnesia, Black Sludge. In that case, like I said, I decided to just hard swap Swampert out because I think it makes the most perfect sense in the world to do that against the Mudstale. He withdrew the Mudstale, which is good, and he goes into Torkoal, which pretty decent for me for the most part. Drought sucks, but it'll help. It helps his Walking Wake, Roaring Moon, Restoring him out. I decided to call mine because it's either he clicks Eruption or something or Rocks, which I kind of thought in my head he's gonna click Rocks first, and he does. Stealth Rocks first. In this, so I'm predicting a Roaring Moon switching. I press Iron Defense. I felt like this was kind of my best idea to do. Like I said, if it was a switching from Roaring Moon, if it was switching from Roaring Moon, I'm good with it. Mew, I'll just Terra Fairy out, and I know I weakness policy on this thing, but if I just don't know what would do, I mean, if it has Steel type, which is not stab, I could just live regardless, But again, there's Torkoal. He swaps out into Forges. Like I said, I wanted to Iron Defense up because it makes the most perfect sense to do is Iron Defensing up. Extra case the Roaring Moon came in because that's like his only physical attacker on his team is the Roaring Moon. Mudsteel too, but like I basically kind of wall the Mudsteel. Assuming Mudsteel has any special defense other than the Assault Vest. And then I decided to go with the Calm Mind again because I was calcing too in between. You guys don't know. I was calcing how much +1 does to a Forges. And I don't think it did a whole lot, especially if it's max special defense. is not doing a whole lot. So I decided to just Calm Mind up. I'm already like one Calm Mind ahead, and then his Forge is Calm Mind. So this is fine on my end. Against the Forges. Like I said, the only thing I was worried about, like if he had, what's it called, a trick or anything. I was kind of hesitant on trick forges to lock me into a scarf, and that would have been bad. But he Calm Mind on Calm Mind. So basically now, for his duration until I get once I basically max out, um, that we're just having a Calm Mind battle. Like the only two moves he's seen is Iron Defense and Calm Mind. That's really what it comes down to. So you see that I already used 3 Calm Minds. I might as well go for a 4th. And it's not Calm Mind there. Like I said, Calm Minding, what is actually needed in this particular time, because Fortress is very bulky. Like we need to Forge. I like Forges, very bulky special defensive mon. Like I said, we just have to do a Calm Mind battle. Like I said, he doesn't know I have store power yet at this point. Yeah, I mean, he might know if I have store power or not, but like, who knows what's gonna happen with that? Because only move I think Forges do was click Calm Mind at this point, and then another Calm Mind attempt. So basically, that puts me at max special attack, special defense. I'm also +2 on Iron defense, which is really good for me. That this is the case. Sunlight is faded. That what let me know that the Torkoal was Heat Rock. Look how many times I did stuff. Like I said, maxed out special attack, maxed out special defense, and +2 Iron defense. And then I did about 75%. Because I was a +5. I was +6. He was +5. It did around 3/4. This one, because he's maxed out now, I do a little bit over half. I think minimum roll was like 51 to 57 was the minimum roll. And right now he's exactly a half. So this would kill if it's max special defense. Forge is gone. Like I said, needed that. Like I did not plan to go +6 against the Forges. People, well, you guys don't no, that was not my plan. He brought the Forges in, and I had to do what I had to do to outbeat the Calm Mind. I did not want to. Also regarding this as well, Roaring Moon does come out. Roaring Moon is a tough cookie in this in this battle. I was debating whether or not just to hit raw Drain Kiss. But one of the things I realized in my head while I was doing this is that if U-turn critted me, I probably like maybe die, or not. I don't want to get like knocked off. I think like a crit from Roaring Moon, I would KO the Mew. So if he's going to crit me, I'd rather him crit me into the Terra Fairy, because the only other move he can actually hit me with Roaring Moon would be like Iron Head. But that's for Roaring Moon. And then as he's making a decision where or not to go to, on this kind of free, not real, but on pivot move, it's not real momentum per se, because if it's a Torkoal, I outspeed the Torkoal, of course. Torkoal's really slow. So that's why Keen's making wisely making a decision where he needs to do or not. Is that Torkoal is now out. and he brought the drop back out, which is unfortunate that he got the drop back out. And I thought it just drain kiss. I want to be max HP. I just wanted to be. And then I just clicked store power. You know, I'm max HP. So if I was focused as Mew, this would have been great for me. Well, I'm not. Store power. Torkoal's gone. It's still dangerous field because everyone but Muzzle is benefiting from the sun. And like for instance, like if Walking Wake came out, which is out now, Walking Wake weak to me on the dragon side. He is Terra Dark. So the only move, there's two moves he can hit me with: Hydro Steam or Flamethrower. And more likely, it's only choice specs either move. So you see, he Terra to a Dark type, which again, I was always clicking Drain Kiss on the Walking Wake. And here's Hydro Steam, and he crits me for full HP. Look at that. Look at that. See, people are lucky this was not this commentary is not live. This commentary is not live. If people ask me why isn't a commentary live, because if you ask me specifically, if I had commentary live, I would rage so badly. So badly. And I think at this point on, I am fully tilted because I sweep 6-0. I sweep 6-0 against this team. That Mew swept. The only way he didn't sweep me was because of a crit. That's the only way he has a chance in this game is by critting me. And the very first time, he hits me with a special attacking move on my +6 special defense, he gets a crit. I know damn sure if that was the other way around, I would not have gotten that crit. First special attacking move. First one. And see my Swampert dies to the Solar Beam. Like, you know how the nonsense is? The sheer nonsense of this game. The pure nonsense of first turn crit. First turn. Like, you first turn. Imagine you getting a first turn crit. Hydro Steam, Crockler is gone. Whatever. At this point, he was sacked. First turn. Just imagine, right? Imagine you're playing. You set up just like my MDL match. If you guys watch my MDL match against Drees in the off season week 5, now my Diancie got fucking crit. This one pissed me off more because so early in goddamn battle and I swept. There's actually legitimately no way I lose this game by just a crit. Grimmsnarl actually survives. You don't know. I was wait, where's my crit there? Like, I would like a crit in that turn. Where's my crit? I thought I thought about a few things. I'm like, do I switch out or just keep Grimmsnarl in? And maybe I could use Grimmsnarl later on. Who knows? But I decided to sack him off. Walking Wake is less than 25%. And I lowered his special attack. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter? No. But because I have a game plan. But yeah, at this point, Cinchino's the only way I'm winning this game. Swalot was not going to do anything. I like Swalot. Um, I just feel like Swalot was like my best opportunity. Um, I click Amnesia. He's faster than me. He's -1 already. He still did almost, oh, I almost have, stuff like that. I raised my first defense, which is fine. And then what I did after, I click S armor because extra case the Mudsdale comes in. Yay, Mudsdale! Because that physical wall is still there. Hydro Steam. He just does nothing. Swallow is actually legitimately like eating this. Just eating the moves. Special defense. My physical defense is now raised up. Could I kill Walking Wake there? Sure. But he's not Scarf. He is Specs. If I get one tidy up, I outspeed. At this point, it's like, how can my what's it called? Like, it's like, how do I position myself in a position to have a chance to win? So I click Yawn. I click Yawn. Let's see, it goes Drowsy. Goes Earthquake. He still does a lot. I'm +2. So he's like adamant. He's adamant nature. We already knocked off his what's it called? Damn, what's his thing's called? We already knocked off his assault vest. So I was calculating at this point to see if my Cinchino would live an earthquake. I was just thinking in my head, trying to figure out in my head what is my best play, because not just I gotta take earthquake, I also gotta take rocks damage. So at this point, I just body press. He's +1, which like he'll live, which is unfortunate. Actually, it's fortunate for me because the only way I have a chance to win this is if my Swallow gets knocked out and my Cinchino comes in and tidies up. And Mudsdale is asleep, which means I guarantee you a tidy up. I guarantee a tidy up. And in fact, the Resher is about 3/4 health. His Walking Wake is almost dead. His Roaring Moon, we learned isn't booster. Oh, we don't know if it's booster energy or not. But if he is, it's probably booster energy attack. So there's my tidy up because I need it to get my attack up and my speed. Those two are really critical for this. So only 2 moves I can do: triple axle or rock blast. I click rock blast and I miss rock blast. So think about this way, ladies and gentlemen. I miss rock blast. I get crit from when I'm +6 special defense. Like, the absurdity of this game. And I'm gonna rant more because I know this video is about done in terms of like I so got out of it. I closed this game up so quickly, so fucking quickly. You're gonna tell me that I get crit from full first turn special attack that Mew receives. I get crit from full. And the first Rock Blast move I do, I miss. Let that sink in. This game fucked me up. Realistically, I could be 4-2 in this in ZDL. I should have been King 6-0. And it's nothing against King. I like King. We're friends. It's not his fault that Pokemon hacks and RNG'd him to win in this particular game. And then Destroyer, I missed 2 Hurricanes against the Sneasler. Which possibly could have given me realistically, I could have won. I should have won. I could have been 4-2. Instead, I'm 2-4. Watching to see if I beat Vernon's team or not. And then even then, I have to beat Zell. And I got to hope for King loses. So I lose 4-0. Did I deserve to lose 4-0 in this game? Nope. I didn't deserve it. I played well. But Pokemon wants to be Dark Souls against me. So there's that. This is Pokemon Dark Souls Edition. Can I get crit at setting up? Impossible challenge, because I would never, this luck of me setting up and I get crit, then the older opponent setting up and I never get crit, it's insane. Just absolutely insane. It's unbelievable how ridiculous that is. It is absolutely ridiculous how a pendulum of hacked RNG can go for one person, not for the other. You're gonna tell me my Grimmsnark could not get a crit against a Walking Wake? Mind you, I got 0 crits in that. I got 0 crits that whole game. 0. And I missed Rock Blast. You guys have a good night. Peace.